Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. Today we're grabbing 80% completion of the final season for update 18, completing this week's festival playlist and grabbing all the rewards along the way, including the brand new cars of Forza Horizon 4 and the second Toyota to be added, the Toyota Trueno. Before we jump into the festival playlist and grab that 80% completion, please don't be triggered. I did make a mistake in my last video. I said the 1970 Ferrari 512S was a wheel spin exclusive. It is not a wheel spin exclusive. It is in fact a festival playlist exclusive. So definitely be grabbing that if you don't have it. Now with all that being said, let's go ahead and crack on with this week's festival playlist and grab that 80% completion. If you're new around here, definitely consider subscribing and let's go. So this week's festival playlist then for spring and the final season for update 18, we are currently sitting at 40% completion with the weekly Forza challenges done and dusted. There's a video on the channel and a link in description below. We've already completed one daily challenge called Spotless, earn one ultimate clean racing skill, and the monthly rivals and online adventure were done way back in summer because it carries over to all 4 seasons. Monthly rivals, just one clean lap, doesn't need to be good, doesn't need to be fast, just needs to be clean, and online adventure is complete as well. So let's go ahead and grab that last 40% that we need for this festival playlist, completing the 3 seasonal championships, 3 PR stunts, and the showcase remix. So that's where we'll start. Taxi for takeoff. This is what, the 3rd time we've seen this taxi in the showcase remixes. It's quite simple. Beat the plane to the finish line, and that is a taxi for takeoff complete. With the showcase remix, taxi for takeoff completed. That was worth 6% towards your spring season. Let's move on to the 3 PR stunts, kicking things off with the Leap of Faith danger sign. The Leap of Faith danger sign is located in the middle of Broadway. We're looking for a seasonal objective of 449.5 feet. For this danger sign, I'm going to be using my trusty 2016 Jeep Trailcat, running 1,246 horsepower, 928 foot-pounds of torque, 4-wheel drive, class S1 900, and can be picked up in the auto showroom for 75,000 credits. Here we go then, 449.5 feet in the Jeep Trailcat. The worst thing about this jump is that you can't actually see it until you're around these bushes, looking for about 120 off the ramp, minding the church, 466.05 feet, seasonal objective complete. With the Leap of Faith danger sign now complete, that was worth another 6% towards your spring season, tipping us over to that 50% completion and unlocking the Cadillac Escalade, a festival playlist exclusive. Let's crack on with the next PR stunt, Lakehurst Speed Trap. For the Lakehurst Speed Trap, I'm going to be using the 1970 Ferrari 512S, running 566 horsepower, 388 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, class S1 898, is currently available in this week's Forzathon shop for 500 Forzathon points. Here we go, 195 miles an hour in the Ferrari 512S. A fairly big run-up is required, nothing too major. I'll come from about a mile away from the east side of the camera, chuck her into this corner, 201.21. We're going to hit a tree, and that is this seasonal objective complete. So with the Lakehurst Speed Trap now complete, that was worth another 6% towards your spring season. Let's move on to Foothills Speed Zone. Foothills Speed Zone is located in the Glen Ronnoch area, or to the west of the Express Rail Yard, and we're looking for a seasonal objective of 135 miles an hour. For the Foothills Speed Zone, I'm going to be using the 2015 Koenigsegg 1.1, running 1,341 horsepower, 1,010 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, class S2 993, could be picked up in the auto showroom for 2.85 million credits. Here we go in the Koenigsegg 1.1. We want as higher entry speed as we can, so a fairly decent run-up is required. We're looking for 135 as an objective, minding the traffic cars, slope brakes going in as it is a corner. Keep the power on, keep the speed up. This is probably the worst bit of the camera. Come on, Koenigsegg. Just 136.20. If you have a cleaner run than me, you will do it a lot easier, but that is seasonal objective complete. So with the Foothills Speed Zone now complete, that's worth another 6% towards your spring season, sitting us at 64% completion. Just the 3 seasonal championships to go, unlocking the Hoonicorn V2 V2, the brand new Forza Horizon 4 Toyota Torino, and the Ghibli 14. I'll go ahead and get these done, and I'll meet you back here with what I used and what they entail. With all 3 seasonal championships now complete, that took me about half an hour to 45 minutes. They are worth 18% or 6% each towards your spring season. Let's go ahead and take a look at each seasonal championship in a little more detail. The first seasonal championship you will come across of the festival playlist is the Retro Hoonicorn Attack. It's a street scene championship with 3 sprint races over 13.7 miles. We're in retro sports cars, Class B 700, for a tasty reward of the Ken Block Special Hoonicorn V2. For this fantastic championship, I went ahead and used the 1993 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec, running 400 horsepower, 310 foot-pounds of torque, 4-wheel drive, Class B 700, and can be picked up in the auto showroom for 85,000 credits. For the second seasonal championship of the festival playlist is that of Supra, another street scene championship over 3 sprint events, 12.1 miles in length. We are in the Toyota Supra for this one, Class B 700, for a very, very tasty reward of that Toyota Torino, a brand new car and a much needed car added to Forza Horizon 4 this week. The only car available for this championship, the 1998 Toyota Supra RZ, running 323 horsepower, 318 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, Class B 700, and can be picked up in the auto showroom for 250,000 credits, or reach tier 2 in the Eliminator Star Card and you'll get this car for free. The third and final seasonal championship of the festival playlist, the Saloon, returns. It's a dirt racing championship over 3 sprint events, 13.8 miles in length. We're in Super Saloons Class A800 for a very tasty reward of the 2014 Maserati Ghibli. For the final seasonal championship, I used the 2011 Audi RS5 Coupe, playing it safe, running 585 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque, 4-wheel drive, Class A800, and can be picked up in the auto showroom for 88,000 credits. So there we go, guys, that's this week's festival playlist completed, 83% for the spring season, and update 18 done and dusted. All the rewards unlocked along the way, including that Toyota Torino, a much requested car into Forza Horizon 4. If you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing because we do this every single week. The festival playlist 80% completion and the weekly Forzathon challenges. I look forward to update 19, everything that will bring, new cars, new features and new updates. Thank you all so much for watching and have an awesome day.